Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we skip the over-polished brochure talk and dealership sales pitch, and instead focus on how cars really look, feel, and perform when you experience them in the real world. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community, because this is where we take an honest look at the most exciting machines hitting the market. Today, we've got something that's more than just a truck. It's a statement, a beast that doesn't just drive you, it dominates. I'm talking about the 2026 Ford Raptor R, a truck that's been engineered to blur the line between desert racer and everyday road warrior. And trust me, this one has people talking for all the right reasons. Exterior now, before I even step inside, let's take a walk around and see what this truck looks like in person. Starting up front, the Raptor R makes zero attempt to blend in. That massive, blocky front grille stretches across the nose with bold Ford lettering punched right into the mesh, and if you're standing in front of it, it's almost like the truck is staring you down. The headlights are slim and sharp, full LED with the new signature lighting pattern that gives off an aggressive, high-tech vibe. The hood is sculpted with massive heat extractors, and it's not just for show. This truck needs to breathe, and those vents help keep that monstrous engine cool. Even the bumper design screams off-road toughness, with steel skid plates tucked underneath to make sure you're not worrying about obstacles when you're tearing through the wilderness. From the side, the Raptor R is all about stance and presence. The fender flares are huge, making room for 37-inch all-terrain tires that look like they belong on a Baja racing truck. The ride height is up there too, giving you serious ground clearance. You can't miss the wide track of the suspension, and when you notice the Foxlift valve shocks peeking out from behind the wheels, you know this truck isn't just for city cruising. It's meant to handle dunes, rocks, and whatever else you throw at it. The side profile carries clean, muscular lines with blacked out accents, and even though it's rugged, it has a modern design that feels refined enough for daily driving. And yes, there are functional running boards, because let's be real, you're going to need them to climb up into this beast. Swinging around to the back, the Raptor R keeps things bold and functional. The tailgate features the same oversized Ford lettering, almost like a badge of honor, while the taillights carry the sharp LED signature that ties in with the front. Underneath, you'll notice a high-clearance bumper and dual exhaust outlets that let out a sound you'll never mistake for anything else. The bed is practical, spacious, and loaded with feature-assault tie-downs, optional power outlets, and even a tailgate step to make loading easier. Everything about the rear design says this is a truck built to work hard, play harder, and still look mean while doing it. Interior now, climbing inside, things get really interesting. The cabin of the 2026 Raptor R balances rugged toughness with modern luxury. The first thing you notice is how massive and commanding the driving position feels, so you're sitting up high, looking over everything else on the road. The seats are heavily bolstered Recaro units, wrapped in premium leather and suede, designed to keep you locked in whether you're carving through corners or bouncing across trails. They're heated, ventilated, and power adjustable, so comfort hasn't been sacrificed for performance. Right in front of you is a fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster with customizable displays. You can set it to show performance data like boost pressure, off-road telemetry, or just the clean and simple speedometer for daily use. The steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and features paddle shifters made of aluminum, a reminder that this isn't your average pickup. In the center, Ford's massive 14-inch Sync 4 infotainment screen dominates the dashboard, with crisp graphics, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and even trail maps built in. Below that, you've got physical controls for climate and drive modes, and thankfully Ford hasn't ditched buttons entirely, which makes adjustments quick and easy when you're bouncing around off-road. The back seats offer tons of space, with enough legroom and headroom for adults to ride comfortably. Ford hasn't skimped on materials back here either. You still get the mix of leather and suede, along with plenty of USB ports and even a household-style outlet for powering gear. And if you fold the seats up, you've got extra interior storage for tools or equipment. It's rugged utility paired with everyday practicality. But let's get to the heart of why this truck has people buzzing. Performance. Under the hood of the 2026 Raptor R lives a supercharged 5.2-liter V8, the same engine architecture you'll find in the Shelby GT500, but tuned specifically for this truck. It cranks out a staggering 720 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque, making it the most powerful Raptor Ford has ever built. Mash the throttle and this nearly 6,000 pound machine rockets from 0 to 60 in just about 4 seconds, which is insane for something this size. And the sound? It's pure American thunder, deep, guttural, and unapologetic. Power is sent through a 10-speed automatic transmission that's been beefed up to handle the extra muscle. You get a 4-wheel drive system with multiple drive modes: normal, sport, slippery, tow, haul, rock crawl, and of course Baja, which basically transforms this truck into a desert racer. The Fox adaptive suspension constantly adjusts damping in real time, keeping things surprisingly composed whether you're hammering down a dirt trail or just cruising on the highway. The steering is sharp for a truck this big, and Ford has tuned the chassis to make sure it doesn't feel sloppy when you push it. It's not just brute force here, it's controlled chaos. Towing and hauling haven't been forgotten either. The Raptor R is rated to tow up to 8,200 pounds and has a payload capacity of over 1,400 pounds. So it's still a workhorse when you need it to be. And thanks to advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, and a 360-degree camera system, it's also surprisingly easy to live with day to day. As for pricing, the 2026 Raptor R doesn't come cheap. Ford has positioned it as a halo truck, and with all the performance and technology packed inside, it carries a starting price tag around $111,000. Add in options like the carbon fiber package, upgraded audio, or premium paint finishes, and you're looking at closer to $120,000. But considering the raw performance, capability, and presence this truck delivers, it's aimed squarely at enthusiasts who want the ultimate off-road machine straight from the factory. So, after spending time with the 2026 Ford Raptor R, what's the takeaway? This isn't just another pickup, it's a high-performance monster that blends supercar levels of power with genuine off-road ability, all wrapped up in a package you can still drive to work every day. It's loud, it's aggressive, and it's unapologetically over the top, but that's exactly what makes it so special. For those who can afford it, this truck isn't just transportation, it's an experience. That's going to wrap up today's review. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Ford Raptor R, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next review. And let me know down in the comments if you had the keys to this truck. Where's the first place you'd take it? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.